and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. My name is Pebble. We're here to stream. We're streaming Texas Holdem. It's a game called HD Poker. It is a excuse me, free game. Let's get into it. The right-hand side is a $200 million. We're going to call it a tournament. The left-hand side is at $850K. But they're both important. I don't look at the money value as much. It's not real money, for one thing. If it was real money, obviously we would have a little bit of a different feeling. Although I'm not going to lie to you. I'm never going to lie. But let's always edge towards honesty and the truth. And I will say the truth is, I do feel a little bit more toward like a $200 million. Like there is something juicy about that, you know, like it's more money. It's like, it's the one I'd rather win. I want to win both of them. But the one on the right is definitely like, yeah, I definitely want to win that one. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing well. We had a really good rest. And then I woke up, and I will tell you this, and you could probably hear it. What do we call this? The sinuses? My sinuses, I woke up, my sinuses were like... I blew my nose a billion times. Cleaned my ears out. I mean, it's just... Yeah, we get sinus issues from time to time. It is what it is, as they say. I've never, I don't think I've felt like 100% full health in maybe 15 years or something. It's been a while since I felt like 100%. It's always some kind of sinus thing or... But I'm happier than I've ever been, and I feel smarter. I have more access to my calmness, to my brain. I just feel like shit all the time. But that's what most people will tell you. When people like have questions about age, and look, there's people that will tell you differently. But according to me, what is one thing about age that you would say, what's like one of the biggest things you've noticed about age? It said I never feel good when I get up. I may not feel horrible. I may not feel like I can't move. I've had those days as well. But I never feel great. I hardly ever feel great when I wake up. Physically. And then also mentally sometimes where you realize like I'm 50 and I definitely, that thing where you're like, I haven't done everything I wanted to do in life. But then I realized like I never had anything I wanted to do. I never had goals. I don't know why, but I was never able to like be the guy on the fast track to cash. Like, I gotta make money. Like I knew guys like that coming right out of high school. They go get an ice cream truck, like whatever it takes to make money. Those guys were smart. I never had that feeling. I do now. Now I have more of a hustle bone. Except I can't physically really just jump around and just be Mr. Hey, I'm gonna go here, then go there. Like. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm beat up. I'm physically beat up. I worked physical jobs like the first 40 years of my life. It was just me being get up and run around like an idiot. And I finally just like, I can't do this anymore. It's too much work. I'm not getting paid enough. I don't have enough energy to even like, forget about having, it's funny when people come into work and you work with people and they talk about their kids and like their wife and all these cool, fun things they do outside of work. When I was working, all I thought about was work and getting up the next day to work. And I was cool with that. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 pair here. He's betting a lot of money here. That's a lot of money to bet. I believe he probably has a 2 or a queen, which he had me with either of those. So yeah, we're feeling good. I just wanted to kind of maybe bring attention to my voice because it's noticeably like, yeah, I think it sounds great, but I just want to let you know it's a little bit of sinuses in there. I'll fold that. But we feel good. And I was going to play another game. Well, we are going to play another game, but I was going to play it like right away because we've been having a good week. We had a good week. Been having a good week. Just the games that we pick, it seems like it's a winner. But for some reason, just this is a game people don't care about as much. But for me, I enjoy it. I like being an announcer, kind of, and that's sort of what I get to be in this game. I can sort of like announce a little bit. I love poker, and as we always do, it's always about the game. The game's the most important thing. We have a queen here. That's not a good card for us. He's all in. Might as well call it. Yeah, I figured I was fucked there. God damn it. But that's okay because, yeah, listen, we're still alive technically. There's 6-6. I mean, we could throw all in with 6-6. 6-6. You better believe it. Okay, let's just throw. Oh, there's quads. We're definitely gonna win this one. I think I pulled my quads. So there's 347k. That's good. Much better than we were. And on the right table, 9-2, we fold. There's the 9. Do we go all in? I say we go all in on this one. This would be a nice little win for us. This would obviously keep us alive. I think we might have this one. Of course, on the right table, we folded 9-2. It was 9-2 for a 2 pair there. But you can't worry about that. You got to fold when you fold, whatever, you know. And we did, in fact, lose at the left table, but that was kind of a big... I thought that was kind of a big move. I figured, you know, I'm a big believer in, like, feeling the moment. And in that moment, we were kind of feeling good. We just had a nice big win. It was not a crazy play, but it certainly was not a winning play. Let's see if we could try to jump into the 80 million. That's a fun one to do. Yeah, sinuses, man. Sinuses are up a little bit. We're drinking tea today. One of my favorite kinds of tea. Because you open the bag and then there's loose flour in there. And you just dump the flour into one of these tea seepers. And I just love the whole process. Putting tea into a seeper and then closing the seeper, or steeper. It's a steeper, isn't it? It's steeping. It's funny because the word seep is in there and that it's not a crazy word. What are we talking about? I don't know. Let's go. So basically what we're doing is, I know people don't really enjoy my poker streams. I think I throw it on them every week, and they're just like, okay, you know. It's really strange with with these getting views on these videos. Part of it, you do kind of, I think it's smart to think like, well, what's going to be like a game people? I don't want to sell out 100%, but there is a little bit of like, well, what do people like? If someone really doesn't like a thing I do, I won't do it. And this, I think people kind of like it. I still get views on the poker streams, but my goal is, what we'll do is, we'll stream this, but we'll also do 2 other streams. That way, I'm giving people sort of what I feel like is in my groove, which right now is the Switch 2 is like my groove. Right now. I'm grooving on it because it's games I really wanted to play when I was a kid and stuff. So it's like I have like a little bit of a passion right now for some of the Switch 2 games. Yeah, like we're in a nice groove there. Feeling good. I'm feeling good about the Switch 2 right now. So we'll play that today. But we'll also get some poker in. Poker will be like the extra thing we do. There's the 9 right there. Let's see what this guy does here. There's the ace. That's a dangerous card. That, I feel like that could be what these guys were waiting for. You know how they're just taking their time. That's a very revealing bet. I would say he probably has aces right there. We have 9s. We really don't have it. It's a tough loss, but we're still alive at the end of the day with that. And I think he had the ace. That's what I figured. So there you go. That was a great call. And the other guy had jacks. So they both had a speed. And we will check that. 8-6. And then what we'll do is we'll just kind of... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I thought about it. We had like a straight draw there, but I wasn't feeling it. Not for 10 million. There we go. There we go. We do have a game keying up over here, but we decided to we'll come back to it when we're ready, or when it's ready. Yeah, the open world games have been really fun lately. Really, really fun. And the Mario games, it's like, forget it. They're just great. The game, the one game that I'm really like blown away by is the Mario Odyssey game. It's like, what the hell? That game is so good, man. $147 million. Obviously, we're not going to call that. Just taking our time. Oh yeah, that's nice. King Jack. So this is interesting. I like this. This guy's going all in again. I'm going to go ahead and call that. I can't, this guy's just throwing money around. I got a nice hand here. I haven't exactly been, oh, there you go. There's the tie. And I think we get a little money out of this. Because there were other people who were initially in it. So there we are. A little bit higher than we were before. $156 million. And we're sitting at the table pretty even with everybody else. It was a good hand. Wow, a lot of people going all in. Oh my goodness, there's the flush. Pot smoker 30, poker smoker, excuse me, 33. A lot of people apparently have a crush on the dealer. The dealer is a very attractive lady. I don't know. I never understood the thing of giving a tip to the dealer. I don't know what that does. This isn't one of those games where I mean, it better not be. Where if you tip her, you get a better hand or something. It's not that kind of game. Wow, there's another big one. Very interesting. Two pair. And there you go. Two pair wins it, but I think they only had... Oh, they won the entire thing. Wow. So we lose a player. That's good, actually. So it's 312 million. This guy's going all in. And all these people are going to fold. And this would be funny if we somehow won this. But I'm going to call it. It's just one of those things where you're like, you know what? This might be something for us. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, you get lucky sometimes. We weren't that far away. From him initially. He had king 9, we had king 7. And the 7s come up on the board and that's how you win those games, those hands. That was our shot. That's what we were trying to do earlier with the other game, but it didn't quite work out. Van Pebbles at 312 million. Of course, we will fold this time. Everybody's trying to get the lottery ticket. Everybody wants to be a winner. But only one can win here. 6-6, ace-10. Ace or a 10. And there you go. It's still pretty even around the table now. So this guy's got to do that because he really doesn't have anything. He's screwed, basically. All in 68. Who's going to call it? Are you just going to give it to him? You're going to fold. What about you? It's only 45 million. It's like well, yeah, but you've got 100. I think Meerkat will probably call that. There you go. So now Meerkat Man will try to get that side pot on Poker Smoker. There you go. You two are going to go at it. They're going to go all in for sure. There you go. And 5-10, King, Queen 9. So there you go. The Queen 9 guy probably thought, no, there's no chance I'm going to lose this one. And Meerkat Man takes out 2 players with 592 million. Leaving us at the table with 3 other players. And there he goes, folding it to Meerkat Man. Meerkat Man with a dominant stack right now. A dominant stack. Van Pebble taking a deep breath. And there's the Queen 8. That's a lovely, lovely flop. Oh, a 40 million is a very big bet. Oh my goodness, what is he thinking right now? Maybe he has flush draw. He's gonna go. I could get this guy to go all in, I bet. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is, 412. I couldn't believe you bet there. I think he was trying to scare me away. The thing is, you're not going to scare away two pair. Not me. Not me with two pair. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking for a 2 or a 7 here. No. Pair of 4s with ace. Pair of 4s with ace. What could he have? He's got something. And I fold. That's all we really had was... Yeah, I don't know. I would have liked to have seen what they had, but... So 4-3 here. This could be a moment of truth here for King Karam. They don't really need to go all in necessarily. 66 million. 66 million is a nice chunk of change. Very nice chunk of change. Let's go ahead and get out of this tournament that we were in over here and just bring us to 1. And maybe we'll try to get into another one here. All right, wait, let's get back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's nice. 70, that's 125 million there. Oh, another nice deal here. All right. All right. Oh, I mean, what do we do here? I like the fold. I like the fold. I think we might have had this one. No, we did. Yeah, we would have had that one. That would have been our hand there, right there. That was a flush. But you know what? I'm glad that guy's gone now. So now we're top 3 regardless. 100% top 3. So we're trying to win this one, obviously. Obviously. This is how I want to be able to, like, I like the way I'm talking right now. I wish I could always talk like this. It's just kind of like, I'd like to go to a barista and just be like, hi, good. Can I have a, non-calf, decaf, laugh, calf, shaft, laugh? Can I have a, double shot mocha? White chocolate, white mousse, chocolate mousse, white chocolate. I didn't realize like how much shit they put in the Starbucks stuff till I went recently, and it was like I realized the only thing I was really enjoying in the coffee was like just the sugar stuff they put in there. It was like a white chocolate mocha chocolate white mousse. So good though. It was great. Speaking of great, Meerkat just playing a great game here. 4-4. Dominating an ace-3, which he shouldn't. Oh, there's the ace on the river, but the flush. Meerkat Man is just playing an excellent game. We are going to have to 1v1 this right now. I'm very excited about this. We are officially heads up. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, 140. We're up to 492 million. That's great. But the person we're playing against is up to 838 million. Definitely fighting from behind here. But I like what I'm seeing. I like the fight we have here. That was a tough call right there. Yeah, he knows I don't have it. He knows that whatever I was looking for, I didn't get. And he, right there, you can see he figured it out. He's up to a bill, and we're going to have to make some moves at some point. 80 million. Looking for a 10. Wait, really nothing really. This is a nothing hand for us right here. Yeah. Looking for the high card queen. There we go. That helps. That helps a lot, actually. It keeps us alive. We need that big hand. We need to somehow get him into a hand here. It's king 2. He's all in. These are the hands that sometimes I feel like I can walk away with. This one I don't feel so sure. I feel like he has something massive there. And he doesn't show his cards. Here's the aces. If there's one hand I'm gonna go down on. Come on. Ah, I wanted that one bad. Alright. He shows Jack 5. 8-7. Obviously a terrible flop for 8-7. Drawing really just nothing there for us here. And we're down to 332 million. And we're trying to steal this game. Steal this game with Queen Jack. What can we do here with Queen Jack? Let's raise it to 200 million. He's got aces. I don't think we have a shot here. Oh, 9 or king. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it goes. I tried to make a move there. I was really climbing a hill, you take that hill and you put like a bunch of fucking syrup on it and throw ants on there too. Put syrup on there and red ants and then tell me to run up that hill. And it's going to take me forever. I'm going to be itching my way all the way up. I was unable to win that tournament, but we placed second, which is 400 mil, which brings us up to 13 billion. That's exactly what we needed to do there. It was well done. Very well done. And we're going to jump into another tournament right away. This is what we do. I do have to do something. I do have to check my laundry. I will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's okay. Enjoy the music while I check my laundry, and we'll come back and we'll play some more poker. Back. Looks like laundry is still getting done. Let's take a look at our poker table here. back at the tables. We're trying to get into a 200 million. I don't know if that's going to work, though. What else can we get into here? All right. Ace 3. There's another 3 that pops in there. That's a nice start. Oh, there's another 3. Nice looking hand here with the full house. Obviously, we're going to bet the pot. Try to get the first pot. I think we're probably going to get this one pretty easily. Oh, there's a bet there. Okay, there you go. All right, you're going to have to bet really big here. That was pretty good. That was like a half hour of action, and it was a good long game. I like when the games are nice and long, and of course, if they're nice and long, you're qualifying and you're coming in at least second. Second's quite good. I feel like top 2 is what I'm always kind of shooting for here when we play these games. And look, I'm glad to be back doing this. I know this is not my most popular game. People don't necessarily enjoy watching me play poker, but I think poker is a great game. I think for me, this brings out something competitively. I just think it's a great stream. By the way, this game, I did not have confidence streaming this game. Originally, before I streamed this game, I was like, can I stream poker? I don't know. And I saw some of the bigger streamers. That's how I learned that I can stream. I watched other people do it first. And I saw some of the bigger, guys. And girls, too. And they were doing poker, and I was like, I think I could even do it better than them, because they don't really care. Like, a lot of the streamers that I used to watch, and I was watching it when, OTK was the big hot thing, forming groups and then becoming this power group, like a Wu-Tang org. The org thing was huge. It's exactly 2020 kind of a thing. And I would watch some of these guys from OTK play poker, and I'm like, they don't even care. They're basically just looking for the drama with each other while they play poker. None of them really were great poker players. So I thought, well, what if you're actually good at it? It might be fun to watch, somebody play. So yeah, that's what we do. I don't see too many streamers that are streaming poker, and the ones that are actual poker players. So yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. So if we get, let's see what so that doesn't really do anything for us. Just like everybody else, there's a pair on the board. We have the ace kicker if we're the only person here. But there's a pair of kings, and we would have shared it with Widow, most likely. He might have had the better hand there, actually. Yeah, I'll play that. Ace 9. Oh, that person had Ace 8. So yeah, we probably weren't... Oh yeah, we would have split the pot with those guys. That's what we would have done. We would have split the pot with 2 other guys. If Ace was the winner. Alright, back to the table. Feeling good. Woke up today with a massive, like... I feel a lot better. I'm feeling better already. Like, my face was just, like... full. It's like, sinuses. Just sinuses were just, like... flared up. 7 9 5 7 9 6 5 2 3 4. That didn't help us, and we fold. Down to 789k. That's fine. Ace 10 gets the win. Let's try to join another table, but let's leave it out until we get there. Queen 5, Queen 5, Queen 5 fold. Jack 8. Sometimes I enjoy these streams. Oh, there's the 8 again. That's going to be great for us. You get a little nervous when you see 2 hearts on the table, but it's not a huge bet. And I don't see a flush happening here for anybody. I'm going big with 300k. And there you go. Sometimes I like these streams where, and this is a great, this is an example of it today. We're not talking much. We're really just playing the game. I like some streams where we tell stories, but like this is a nice one, like where we could just kind of like play the game. No stories, no... There's times when I come into this thing and I've got to get something off my chest. And so it just becomes a lot of that, which I think is cool. Maybe some people are like, just play the game. I don't know. But I do like it to mix it up. And sometimes we come in here and it's all about the game, like we're doing today. I don't have any stories to tell. There's nothing on my mind. I don't have anything to get off my chest. It's kind of nice. Like, oh, good. Well, we won't get in any trouble. I mean, thankfully, we haven't gotten to that point where we have enough people watching that could actually happen. You know, you say something about someone. I've told the story before that I actually was talking about someone and actually said actually like 18 actual times, and then some so hard myself, and then somebody heard me talking about them, and I actually got like a text, and this is like an old boss, and I was like, holy fuck, how the fuck did he hear that? Because I don't have a lot of views or you wonder how the fuck that happened. Could it be like an algorithm thing? The fact that I'm in Seattle, and maybe like somebody got the feed from Seattle or something. By the way, we have a flush on the left table that we're just kind of like lightly just betting along with everybody. We're about to let down the boom very soon. I've got a nice flush, like a really nice flush. The right table, I don't. This table, I do. I'm definitely going to go hard in the paint. I'll just go like 274. So there you go. 1 million on the left-hand table. And now we've got queens. Queens representing. Queens in the building. Oh, that's not good. That person's all in. That means they probably have a king. That's what I'm thinking. That's too bad. Actually, it's not bad. We still have 999k. We're going to fold that hand. And on the right table, don't have much of a hand there either. I'm going to fold that. My nose is so itchy today. It's like, it's one of those nose itch days. And I've told this to people before, I don't do drugs. I don't do coke. I drink a little bit of soju every now and then. I still have, I gotta get rid of this actually. I don't even want that. I mean, it's a little bit that can't. Yeah, I barely drink. I don't do drugs. I'm an old guy. I've learned. I mean, I don't need drugs to wake up and just feel good about life and happy. I'm a very happy guy. I'm very blessed. Very blessed. I'm so blessed that even when I wasn't blessed, I always would say, we're blessed, you know? I've had so many moments in my life where I could have just told it like it was and been like, this is the cold reality. Fuck you, you know? And I've done that before, and it's never a good thing to try to be that guy. So I've just kind of always just moved peacefully. And now when I wake up in the morning, I don't have issues. I don't have to wake up and go, oh shit, remember that thing I said to so-and-so? Remember that group text I sent? Oh no, what if somebody... in fact, I sent a group text about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Somebody in the house was not airing out the toilet when they would go to the bathroom. They'd go to the bathroom, and then they would leave a funk that was so deep, dark, and it went all through the house. It was funky. And the thing is, it's okay that happens. It's a bathroom. That's what a bathroom is there for. But it's like, make the effort. We have the stuff. We've got a spray. We have a Febreze, Febreze is one of the better sprays. By the way, we're not sponsored by Febreze, but if Febreze would like to sponsor us, I'm more than happy to be sponsored. I love them. I think I use them all the time. It would be funny if we had it. If we had a Febreze, we do. Here it is. We're not sponsored by Febreze. But this is a good one. This is a heavy-duty Febreze. Febreze, if you want to sponsor me, this is it right here. You'd be one of the first to sponsor a streamer. Like, people would be like, what is this? Because everybody could use Febreze. You know, you're talking about, I'm a streamer, right? I'm at home, right? That's where most of us spend our time, at home. Right, guys? Don't we? This is the ad right here. Ace, Jack on the right-hand side. Always back to the game, always, even with the hijinks. We have a pair of sevens. Boom. I think a pair of sevens might win this hand. I'm interested to see that. Let's see it. 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 Oh. So Ace, Jack. There's the king. We need a 10 here to make the straight. Right? Yeah. 80k for 2-2. This guy's betting 360k. I would be willing to bet he has the best hand here. I'm guessing they have the straight. Yeah, there you go. 10, Jack, Queen, King. There you go. Ace. Oh, yeah. about as straight as you can get. The old 10 Jack Queen King. 10 Jack Queen King. Ace. We've got twos here, but I'm going to fold. Wow. Good folds. I would have liked to have... No, that was a great fold. That was a great fold. And we're doing good on the left hand, but look, we're doing fine. We're in there still. But yeah, back to the ad. No, it's not an ad. But if I'm telling you right now, it would be interesting. Because this is actually would be a great sponsor for us. Because you figure, like, you know, hey, you know, you're at home. Some of us stream with we have brothers and sisters or whatever. You got a lot of people in the house. Maybe, you know, maybe you fart a lot. Maybe you fart a lot. I don't fart a lot. I'm not a farter, okay? Hear that, ladies? We don't fart. But, you know, you spray a little. It gives a nice breeze. It's very good. It's a very good smell. That's a great advertisement. That does smell good, actually. It's one of the things I love about doing laundry is that it has that smell to it. Nose so itchy. Nose so itchy. Nose so itchy. Ha 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 ha. There's the king. And I think that is going to do something for us. We're going to bet basically a little bit more than the pot. And there we go. Up to 673K. Full house. Wow, nice. Ace 5, Jack 9. Pretty much the same, about the same amount of money on both tables. Yeah, if he keeps betting, I don't know if I want to keep betting. I think I'm going to stop betting on that table. Jack 9, 8, 9, Jack Queen. We need a 7 or a king here. Oh, no, 7 or a 10, right? 8, 9, yeah, nothing there. Let's see, 30K, let's fold. Two pair ace kicker. Yep, nice, nice. All in. I'm all in with King Jack. I think we all have great hands. One of us needs to hit. Obviously, I don't have the best. And there we go with a pair of kings. And we won the side pot. We're up to 846K, and that is good. That was actually a really good hand for us. That kept us going. This guy says he's got to go. So he's probably going to go all in. So I probably should... King 8. I feel like this guy's going to go all in at some point. I just feel like he's going to go all in. It's almost a waste to even play this hand because he just gave us information that he's got to go. So what does that mean? It could mean he just said that. It could also mean that he's going to just bet, and bet. Throw all of his chips away because he's in a hurry. Queen 10. Obviously, they don't have much either. And there it is with the queen winning 100K. That takes us up to 679. That's good. We're just hanging in there here until we can make our move. King on the left table. 719K on the right table. Nothing to be ashamed of there. We got the best hand, unless somebody has an 8 at the table here. Ace 2. There's the ace. We're making... Let's bet 173K. This one will bet 253K. Van Pebble, 800K on the right table. 1.28 mil. Makes that 1.8 mil. He's going 408K. I'm calling that. And now I'm trying to get the best. What can we do here? We need what? A heart? Looking for a heart. Looking for a heart. Didn't get it. Definitely not a great, I would say not a great game, but not a bad game. So we get eliminated from that table. And what we really want, well, let's play another, let's do another one of these. And today, the goal today is stream. That's the whole goal today. Just, there's no like hurry. There's no like, no one stream is going to have more energy than the other. We're just going to just smoothly all day just doing this. Playing this, and then we're going to jump into some Nintendo shit. It's about Nintendo Switch 2 right now. Van Pebble is into the Switch 2 right now. That's just what it is. You know, the thing is, like, once I buy something, it usually takes me a while to get into it. Because I know something about things. It was always that way when I was a kid, too. When I have something, I realize that if I get too much into it, I'll probably break it, depending on what it is. If I use it too much, I could break it. Or I get sick of it. So I've learned when I buy something not to get too crazy about it. It usually takes me like a couple months to like enjoy something. And then once I do, and the Switch 2, I'm finding myself to get a whole lot of joy out of it. Because when we bought it initially, we barely played it. And now when we go, it's like, now the games that are coming out are getting better. We just got the game Chronos, which is like a really good like space game, like next level good. So we're really enjoying the Switch 2. And the Mario games, they have the old school Mario. When they start coming, when Switch 2 starts coming with some of those older games, or when they take the Red Dead Redemption and they put it on the Switch 2 with all the, you know, fixes and shit, that's what I'm looking for. Because those are the games I want to play. And most people are probably going, why would you get a handheld console, excuse me, to play Red Dead Redemption? You should have a bigger console for that. That's just how we do it, guys. I've explained it before. I would rather... like things that take a lot to run, I would rather use like a capture card and use another. It was either buy a Switch 2 or the Steam Deck, or we were just gonna get like a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox 17 million or whatever the fuck they're called nowadays. That was the goal. We're all in on the right table. For some reason, I feel like they might call that, but they didn't. And we are heads up, by the way, which I didn't even realize. This would be an amazing comeback. 769K. Heads up against 4.1 million. And so now I think with these particular streams, which were games that I would put out as an actual stream, this will just be like a side stream. We'll do our normal 2 streams a day, and then if we want to play poker, or we'll play like the games that aren't like people just aren't feeling, I will respect people by giving them I'll give them this as an extra stream instead of. And so this way, if people are like, well, we don't like this stream, but he's still putting out other stuff too, so we'll give it to him. You know what I mean? They won't hate me for it. Because people can be very fickle when it comes to viewing and stuff. Yeah, well, how come you won't subscribe to me? Well, this isn't an actual conversation I've ever had, but like, I imagine this conversation. Like, so, do you like my stream? I kinda. What do you mean? Well, I don't like your poker thing. I don't care about poker. Okay, but like, what about the rest of my stuff? I don't know. I don't watch it because it bothers me that you do the one thing. So it's like 6, 7, 8, 7 would be the thing. And ladies and gentlemen, there it is. We get the win, but we're still very. I mean, look. We just got to stay strong against this guy. He's got 4.67 million. That's a lot. That's a lot. There's nothing there for us. Get another nice win. We're up to 929 mil. And now we've got the King Jack. This is the time to strike. King Jack. There you go. You got him. Now, this would be the hand to win here. King Jack versus 8 Jack. Is a oh, there's the 8. That's not good. That's not good. That's extremely lucky for him. But there's the king for us. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a win for us. 1.7. And yes, I will play this. 10-2. And there's the 2. And we're up to 2 mil. He's got 3.54 mil. And I remember I'm still playing on the left table as well. 5, 6 of hearts. He goes all in. I got news for you. I've got 7s. I think we've got something here. 7s versus 8s. Obviously, bad start for us. We need a 7 here. That's the only thing that's going to keep us alive. And it was a good try. I don't regret it at all. And we got a nice second place there. Very nice second place. I'm not mad at it. My nose is so itchy. And we continue. Nice. Good game. Let's see where we're at here. We're looking good. Yeah, this was only intended to be like, you know, we'll probably end after this game here. This is just for us to keep our competitive juices flowing. I'm not expecting people to like be real into this stream that we're doing here. I'm gonna call 12K. All right, he had a pair. He had the flush. Oh, he had the flush. Okay. Thing is, he was betting so little that doesn't, you know. It's worth it. So yeah, that's the state of Van Pebble streaming. The state of Van Pebble streams are, you know, we give you 2 a day, and I try to make those 2 like something that I really think are good games. That's going to give me like that just a feeling that I have. Just how do I feel right now, like about my games, my library, like. And then take the games that you really feel strong about, that you really want to play, but also that you think people want to watch. It's a combination. And then those are the streams that we focus on. And then if we have time, we'll do this. And this way, the dip in views won't hurt us. Like, because I know two people will watch this, but I know these are good streams. I just know this is a good game. I know Texas Holdem is a good game. I know the competitive thing is good. It's kind of my version of multiplayer, because we don't really play games where there's other people involved. So I feel like this is our chance to kind of like jump into like live action with people. It's fun. And it's chill. It's not like... The reason I like doing this more than I like playing, let's say, Call of Duty or something like that. Yes, I said it. This is better than Call of Duty. For me, because I like the relaxed nature of it. I'm an adult. I'm a grown man. I don't want to be like, okay, you next. Okay, go, 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 go. You know, like, I don't mind that energy, but like, I would prefer this energy competitively over like oh, he got me. Oh, he got me. Like, I know that that's fun to watch for some people, but there's so many people playing those games, and most of them are just little kids that are, you know. I think there's more that goes into a stream than just playing a video game, than just jumping into a Call of Duty stream. You could do that. That's what I used to watch. And then, you know, as a viewer, your tastes become more like, for me, it became like, for me, streaming was more about like what I wasn't seeing. There was a lot of stuff I just wasn't seeing. I wasn't seeing a lot of adults like my age streaming. I wasn't seeing a lot of these kind of games be represented. And I come from the era where, I don't come from this era, but I remember like guys like Wreckful and guys that were playing really simple games, but because they were such chill guys and they were chill people, you enjoyed being with them while they played. Even though clearly those people had issues, and that one guy I mentioned ended up killing himself, which is very sad. But I remember Wreckful streams, and I remember like the ones especially where him and Forsen would go back and forth playing games against each other. Speedrunning stuff was like really, I have good memories of that. But I also remember going, well, that's not going to be me because I'm not really a speedrunner, and I'm like a new. So for me, it was like there were so many things so many boxes that we checked off that other streamers weren't checking off. So I was like, well, why don't we stream then? We'll stream. We'll become a streamer ourselves, and that's where we are. And that's what's going on. Now you're caught up to speed. Speaking of speed, I show speed. No, that's good. Listen, people forget, I Show Speed was just a guy in his house. That's it. He was not a rich guy. He was a poor kid, just played in this, you know. He caught the imagination and the attention of millions by doing it his way. That's where you have to give him credit. Do I like what he does? I've said this many times. I don't like I Show Speed, but it's not my speed. And I'm not trying to make a pun there. It's not my thing, you know. For so many reasons, and some of them are personal reasons. Like honestly, truthfully, like I'm kind of more of a white guy. That's not really my culture. I don't really like, and that doesn't mean I'm racist. Like I don't like to spend, it's almost like sometimes you go like, you'll see like a black guy at a hockey game and you're like, okay, that's interesting because not a lot of black people like hockey. It's just one of those things where you're like, it's not something that has to be. A black person can like hockey. I'm not saying that. And if I did see a black person at a hockey game, I'd be like, I would just quickly look and then get back into my brain. Like, I don't care, you know? But it is one of those things when I see, I'm just like, I'm pretty sure I Show Speed connects with some people, with a lot of people. Don't think I'm in that demographic, actually. So, you know, it's like, it's fine. Look at that. Nice full house there. I mean, for one thing, I would say even more than like it all really connects, but it's like the race thing isn't so much as the age thing. Like, why would I want to watch? I've said this so many times, but why would I want to watch a little kid? To me, he's a little kid. So Jack 8, Jack 9. Believe it or not, we are ahead of the game here. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an excellent win by us there. And we got 1.41 million. Nice play. Lucky, but luck is part of the game. And this is a great way to end it. We're top 3 here. And we're going to try to get a win here. So yeah, that's how I feel about watching a younger kid stream. Is like, it means I have to be around that person. If I'm watching you stream, it's like I'm like, I feel like I'm there with you. And if I don't like you, like, I'm not a hate watcher. Like, if I literally just don't like what you're doing, I can't be around that. And I know some people will do it just for the sake of entertainment. By the way, big win there. The flush. That takes Rock 5 down. There's the King Queen, ladies and gentlemen. We bet 80K. And now we're going to try to take care of this guy. All in. God, I hope he goes all in. He does. By the way, he's got great hands. He's got a Queen 7. It's not like he didn't have a great hand. So we took him out, and this is how we're trying to get this last win here. That's what we're trying to do. He goes all in. I'm going to give him that one. I think he could have beat me there pretty easily. There you go. Trying to win with 3-3 against 6-7. And we're looking good here. It's very tough to get, when you're that guy in that situation, it's very hard to get those cards. Even though he had a nice hand there. But we took first place, and I'm pretty happy with that. We've got a big second and a big first. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the poker portion of the stream. We are going to get out of here and then come back. This is like my new favorite song. It's supposedly free. It's non-copyright, and it's just got a good groove to it. I could talk over it. I would like to leave the stream by saying this. Thank you for watching. I realize this isn't my most popular thing. I get it. Not everybody likes poker. But we'll give you 2 more streams anyway today, so this doesn't count as a stream. This is just to get my juices flowing. We will be giving you 2 streams today. And if you're interested, my friends, those streams will be a game called Resident Evil, the first one. I've never played Resident Evil. We're doing a lot of stuff that we've never done before this week, and that'll probably continue next week as well. And one of those things is Super Mario games and Resident Evil. Also, I like that Resident Evil fits into the fall/Halloween category. Those are great games for this time of year. And Hogwarts is another game we will be playing today. So I'm going to go do my laundry because I got to go put it in the dryer. And when we come back, we will give you another stream. I'm thinking Resident Evil, but perhaps that's more of a nighttime game. Maybe we'll do Hogwarts first. Ladies and gentlemen, please follow us on Twitter, Van Pebble. And donate money to Van Pebble by donating money to Thomas Palvino at Thomas Palvino. And we stream every week consistently, even if we're dying. Which we are dying because everyone's dying. Right? You're gonna die someday. We all are. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the negativity there. Van Pebble is on YouTube. Van Pebble. And as you can see, we put some great stuff up there. And there's 419 videos. It's about to be 420 after this one. And then my Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. Thanks a lot for watching. And yep, we're gonna go. We'll talk to you soon. I'll be back in about maybe 15 minutes, and we'll play some Hogwarts. And then after that, a couple hours of that, hopefully. That's the goal. We'll get Resident Evil. I've heard good things about it. We got it on the Switch 2. The Switch 2 has just been really fun to play. And so I'm finally really enjoying it. You know, I bought the Switch 2 a while ago and just hadn't really sunk my teeth into it. So that's what we're doing now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Everybody have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Peace.